At least that made things easy for me. Alright. Let's get started. Rescue mission, not assassins.
Normally, narcotics wouldn't be on our radar, but we've been receiving troubling intel on a number of unidentified substances being trafficked in the area. The samples we've recovered have dangerous...
Knock, knock.
Fire team, drop! Go, go, go!
Stick around.
Voodoo 1, this is Zeus. Double time it to the drug camp at these coordinates.
Stay together, fire team. Hold your position. Enemy spotted. Reloading. Form up.
Where'd he go?
Hostiles have been confirmed in the area. Alert all camps and keep your comms open. Now they know you're in the area. Keep your heads down.
Damn it.
Turn that place inside out. I want every formula they have. We can't leave anything behind. terminal nearby. Give me remote access so I
Shoot
can
it!
wipe it and the rest of their network.
I'm down.
I'm reaching a flatline. Keep it together, Voodoo.
Weapons dry. Reloading. Ugh. Cover me!
Fire team, this is going to trip intrusion alarm. Expect heavy incoming.
Damn, they're gone! Ah, gorilla in the AO! Huh.
Send it in back up. I've got help waiting for you, fire team. Mark the access point. There they are.
Mud in up!
Shipping records indicate a recently purchased shipment is waiting for its buyer. Let's make sure they never get it.
Get them off the fucking objective!
Voodoo, get back together. You're too far apart.
Thanks a lot.
Time to go hunting.
Applying camo.
Check the area. It should be here.
Over there, they've got camo!
Technical came back with the disposal analysis. We're green to burn this shit. Just try not to breathe it in.
This looks interesting.
Cover me.
That smoke's gonna alert forces all over the area. Voodoo 1, get ready to defend that fire.
He's behind you, Pusat Amor. Sorry if I butchered your name.
Reinforcements are on the way.
TMC armor unit.
stage first aid found!
This should hold me together.
Cover me, taking that!
Location marked. According to chopper.
Stay close. Get to the chopper!
We need to get out of here.
Check it!
This way. Look, we need to get out of here.
Send it in backup!
Lay down the fire. I'm heading for the alarm.
I don't think so.
Medical supplies.
Patching up. Get patched up.
Better work. We need to finish the mission.
Get to the chopper.
We need to stay together. Are you serious? Prepare for incoming hostiles.
Solid copy, Voodoo. Chopper inbound. They're trying to escape! Stop them!
Enemy spotted.
There! Did you see that?
Get to the chopper.
Trust me when I tell you to keep moving, stay together. We have a mission to complete.
Grab some ammo.
There it is.
Come on, man! I'm fucking dying out here!
Get over here and help me. Get over here. It was always going to be jungle.
5 team members down. Stick to the mission.
Help me, please.
Chopper's
Easy
here.
as hot.
Go.
Make it quick.
Go, 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 go.
I'm reading the flat line. Keep it together, Voodoo. 5 team members down. Stick to the mission.
Never mind. Just get to the chopper.
Somebody help!
Well, good game. Anything new? Nope. Gotta be honest. From what I saw the first time I played as him was pretty underwhelming. The way he delivered his lines emotionally just sounds pretty underwhelming. Like, he only offers little and sometimes doesn't offer much when, like, if he were down, he'll just say I'm down as if he's not really down. Like he won't act like he's down, he'll just say I'm down. Instead of saying like this, I'm down. So overall his performance is pretty meh.
A known narcotics manufacturer has shifted their resources into research and development, producing a number of experimental drugs. We need to halt production before any working prototypes hit the market. Your orders are to wipe any internal data they might have, while planting a Trojan into their system that will continue to destroy new records after you've gone. Be sure to destroy any shipments of the experimental drugs on your way out. Voodoo is away. Good hunting. Voodoo 1, this is Zeus. Make your way to the radar camp at the following coordinates.
Titan formation. Technical says we need to plug these drives in at 3 separate access points to download and wipe the entire system simultaneously. Get ready, Voodoo! Hostile, send it in back up! We have intruders in the area. Shoot anything that moves. Expect more resistance. They know you're here now.
counter the intrusion alarms. Voodoo 1, you've got incoming.
Oh.
Get down.
Cover me!
Get over here.
Great, nice work. 5 team members down. Stick to the mission.
Changing mag.
I'm raiding the flatline. Keep it together, Voodoo.
Taking cover.
Holy shit, what is that thing?
Keep your heads down. Need to reload.
I just found a way to get you guys some help. Marking your map.
Any messages I missed? Nope.
Somebody help me!
Hello? Voodoo? Can you hear me? Voodoo!
Wait, I got an extra. Oh. The Dutch tapes. Let's give this one a listen. I was on a streamer stream on YouTube and was listening to those tapes and honestly, these tapes are really deep. You should hear this.
It's September 12th, 1987. My name is Major Alan Schaefer, also known as Dutch, U.S. Army veteran, Special Ops Commander, and the only survivor of the Valverde incident. These tapes are my personal testimony. Insurance. Should anything happen to me, what I found won't be lost. My team was brought in to rescue a Guatemala cabinet minister and his aide, who had been captured by guerrilla forces in Valverde. We located the downed helicopter, and the skinned bodies of those aboard hung in nearby trees, seemingly at the hands of guerrilla fighters. After assaulting their camp, it became clear that the mission was a setup. American intelligence had sent us to retrieve the captured agents who had been on recon for future military action. But none of that matters. Because while we were clearing out the guerrillas, something was hunting us. An invisible killer tracked us as we made our way to the extraction point. In 24 hours, it wiped out my entire team. Rick Hawkins, Blaine Cooper, Mac Elliott, Billy Soul, Jorge Ramirez, and Al Dillon. The best soldiers I've ever known. Men I trusted with my life were butchered like animals. It was a nightmare. We walked in with guns, but it had perfect camouflage, advanced weaponry, and could see heat. It was strong and smart, a pitiless hunter. I waited, I watched, and when I understood it, when I saw how it hunted, I killed it. As it lay dying, in a final fuck you, it activated an explosive device. I barely escaped that blast. My radiation sickness and the crater of the explosion are the only evidence it ever was here. I've given my official statement to Agent Peter Keyes of the OWLF, but it's become clear I needed to investigate Valverde myself. Keyes was thorough.
I really gotta rewind that.
It's September 12th, 1980. It's September 12th, 1987. My name is Major Alan Schaefer, also known as Dutch, U.S. Army veteran, Special Ops Commander, and the only survivor of the Valverde incident. These tapes are my personal testimony. Insurance. Should anything happen to me, what I've found won't be lost. My team was brought in to rescue a Guatemala cabinet minister and his aide, who had been captured by guerrilla forces in Valverde. We located the downed helicopter, and the skinned bodies of those aboard hung in nearby trees, seemingly at the hands of guerrilla fighters. After assaulting their camp, it became clear that the mission was a setup. American intelligence had sent us to retrieve the captured agents who had been on recon for future military action. But none of that matters, because while we were clearing out the guerrillas, something was hunting us. An invisible killer tracked us as we made our way to the extraction point. In 24 hours, it wiped out my entire team. Rick Hawkins, Blaine Cooper, Mac Elliott, Billy Soul, Jorge Ramirez, and Al Dillon. The best soldiers I've ever known. Men I trusted with my life were butchered like animals. It was a nightmare. We walked in with guns, but it had perfect camouflage, advanced weaponry, and could see heat. It was strong and smart, a pitiless hunter. I waited, I watched, and when I understood it, when I saw how it hunted, I killed it. As it lay dying, in a final fuck you, it activated an explosive device. I barely escaped that blast. My radiation sickness and the crater of the explosion are the only evidence it ever was here. I've given my official statement to Agent Peter Keyes of the OWLF, but it's become clear I needed to investigate Valverde myself. Keyes was thorough, but he asked all the wrong questions. I mean, we have proof of alien life, but that life sees us as game. It's an alien whose first contact with humanity was to hunt us for sport. All Keyes cared about was the technology lost in the explosion. He can see the jungle for the trees. I see the threat. He sees the opportunity. Spies are all the same. I mean, we aren't people to them. We are assets. How many soldiers would he feed to those monsters just for a chance to steal from them or to learn from them? The government can't be trusted. So I will have to do this on my own. I'm cutting my treatment short and going off the grid. I will make my way back to South America to Valverde. I was told that there were stories about demons who make trophies of man. I'd like to hear those stories. April 8th, 1991. I'm not dead yet. I'll admit, I regret not curing my radiation sickness before I left. It made leaving the country difficult. I cashed in a few favors, took one too many off-the-book flights in rusted-out buckets, but I made it back to Valverde. The area was on lockdown, sealed by American intelligence for study. The complex centered on a crater from the alien self-destruction. I found the scientists slumming in the local bar. A few drinks, a couple of threads later, he was ready to talk. It wasn't much, barely anything I didn't already know. The blast emitted a form of radiation they'd never seen before. Some believed it was extraterrestrial, some didn't. Either they're not too bright, or there's nothing to find. I decided to let them keep searching in vain. It kept them busy and off my trail. I've been touring villages and small towns using the cover of an author, writing about South American folklore. I don't know if any of them bought in, but they took my money and told their stories. The closer they were to the jungle, the more stories of devils in the trees. Some were bullshit, made up on the spot, but some carried consistencies that I couldn't ignore. Whatever it was, the demons who make trophies of man, the devil of the trees, or the skull taker, the stories always began on the hottest summer that they could remember. In the summer of 1987, Valverde nearly broke its all-time high in temperatures. They love the heat. It must remind them of home. Everything else confirmed the truth of the stories. Proud warriors skinned and hanged, skulls and spines ripped from their bodies. Maybe it was obvious from the beginning, but it wasn't until I heard the stories that I truly accepted the purpose of these mutilations. I mean, they're taking trophies. They travel impassable distances to hunt us, skin us, and mount us over some alien fireplace on another world. It would be disgusting if it weren't so familiar. Where do I go now? It's been on my mind all year. The takeaway from all this intel is that they've been doing this for decades, centuries maybe. They're coming back, and I need to be there when they do. June 27th, 1992. It's hard to remember that the most important part of an operation is patience. You can plan the perfect op, but you can't account for everything. If shit goes south, there's nothing to do but to adapt and finish the mission. Sometimes you just get lucky. I was in the dock, 10 clicks downriver from the Valverde border, figuring out my next move. I was ready to pack it in. I mean, I thought that I learned everything that I could, that there was nothing left for me to find. The OWLF had abandoned the detonation site a year ago, and I thought that they already shipped back to America. That's when I saw Agent Peter Keyes tie his skiff to the dock. I mean, I haven't seen Keyes since I gave my official statement to him. It was impossible, but there he was, with 3 of his buddies. All agents. I mean, the clean, tidy outfits give them away all the time. I mean, they don't want to get down in the dirt, you see. That's what they pay soldiers to do. Keyes walked up, looked right at me, and shook my hand. I mean, with the radiation sickness, I've lost a lot of weight, so I thought that he maybe would not recognize me, but then he greeted me like we were old pals. Keyes is a good spy, saying nothing, implying everything. We spent the next few hours trading war stories at the bar. If you had heard us, you would never have suspected we were trading intel on an alien manhunter. His cover was that they have been looking for a serial killer, a sadist who has been operating in the area for years, hunting people like animals and then skinning them alive. Keyes wanted to talk about the monster, so it all came out in the cover story. In many ways, they were just a few steps behind, surveying villages for information, locating witnesses. He did confirm one thing that I only considered. He told me how the killer chose his victims. They were always armed. A rifle, a pistol, a knife in the boot. He wasn't taking kids or random villages. He wanted a challenge. Whatever it was a hunter. When it killed for sport. I wish they were here for a military action, recon for an invasion, but the truth was so much worse. We are prey, animals, fit only to be hunted. Keyes and his buddies paid the tab and mine, but before he left, he winked at me and he said, "Stay out of the jungle. That's where he gets you." I tracked Keyes and his team for weeks, but they didn't learn anything new. Maybe they knew that I was there, maybe they didn't, I don't know. I've risked enough for now. I think it's time to disappear. Keep my ear to the ground. Be patient. March 3rd, 1996, Zaire. I thought I could wait. I thought that I could hold back and make my move at the right time. I couldn't. Fuck. I had to find them. I needed to hunt it or let it hunt me. I joined up with any private military company that was headed into the hot zone. I pulled every string, cashed out every favor just to follow the sweat and the death that attracted the demon. I eventually put together a team myself. Lost soldiers and haunted men, willing to fight and to die wherever I led them. They thought that I was a legend, and I let them believe that. I'm quiet and good in what I do. They needed them to see me as a legend, so that they could take them to die in a sweltering jungle. We went on more missions than I can remember. We didn't fire until we were fired at. They thought that it was my code. It wasn't. I was waiting and watching. Our last mission was an evac op in the Congo. A private munition base had gone dark. When we arrived, they'd been dead for days. Bodies strung up on floodlights around the base, all of them skinned, some missing skulls and spines. We secured the site and waited for backup to arrive. In the heat of the day, I stared into the waves of heat coming off the concrete, thinking that any minute they might come alive as the invisible killer. And then they did. I didn't wait. I unloaded every round I had. Trusting me, my team fired in the same direction. It wasn't the first time I'd done it, but this time I knew what I was looking for. It was so fast, we couldn't hit it. We panicked, and stray rounds struck the crate of RPGs. And that explosion hit other munitions that exploded. By the time the smoke cleared, the demon was dead, but so were all my men. I took samples of its blood, pieces of its anatomy, and what tech that I could salvage. And then I burned everything. Then it disappeared. I never checked in mid-HQ. As far as I know, I was counted among the dead.
I'll be right back. I gotta get myself a drink. I'm gonna let you listen to this one last tape before we move on. Hope you enjoy it as much as I do.
October 12th, 1997, Los Angeles. I needed to come back to the States. It wasn't impossible to sneak contraband through customs, but I wasn't willing to risk what I found in a cargo falling into the wrong hands. Instead, I traveled to Mexico aboard a cargo ship bound for the port of Altamira. From there, I made my way to Tijuana and I bunkered down. I had tangible proof of extraterrestrial life in my possession, but no idea what to do with it. I'm not a scientist. I did a soldier's duty and secured valuable intel. This was out of my pay grade. I kept an eye on the news. Los Angeles was having a record-breaking heat wave and a gang war on the streets. It was perfect. I could feel it in my bones. I'd been tracking them for so long, I could think like them. I could smell the prey. I could see the hunting ground. I had to get to LA. Crossing back into the States from Tijuana wasn't that difficult, but by the time that I'd reached the city, it was already over. Like Valverde, the OWLF only found crumbs. What I'd hoped might be an alien ship turned out to be only a launching site. I wanted it too much, and I got sloppy. I breached the OWLF's quarantine and was captured. I'd hoped to be bailed out by Agent Keyes, but he died. With Keyes gone, the OWLF was leaderless and disorganized. I was interrogated, but I negotiated my release by bartering the alien materials that I'd recovered from the Congo. During the negotiations, it was clear how little they knew. They needed someone who understood the threat, so I offered to work with the OWLF as a consulting advisor. They had the funding, the technology that I needed to continue my hunt. I wouldn't work for them, but I would work with them. There will be a weapon that I can use to hunt down these predators as they move to fresh ground. It's only a matter of time until they see us as a real threat. When the prey can fight back, it's no longer a hunt. It is war.
I wish I could find those. New assault rifle skin, new SMG skin, and a new beanie. That's nice. Ah, the double barrel. That's what I forgot. Alright.
close ally and a source of funding had an extremely valuable heirloom stolen. The thief in question was killed in a train accident attempting to flee the region. Now this might seem out... Fire team, drop! Go, go, go!
Apply camo!
Voodoo 1, this is Zeus. Let's get this show on the road. Rendezvous at the site of the wreck.
Stay together, fire team.
We need to get out of here. Let's get out of here!
Form up.
All camps in the area are on high alert. Intruders have been spotted in the vicinity. Report any further... By the sounds of radio chatter, they know something's up. Be careful.
Titan formation.
Are there any OWOF recordings? Never mind.
Hostile spotted. Tango down!
Get down. Tough guy. Enemies broken.
All right, check the wreckage. See if anything stands out. Just don't go out of your way.
God damn it.
The whole place has been picked clean. Once the fire dies out, I'm guessing the train will be gone in under an hour. Check the nearby camp, see if anyone knows anything.
Help!
Oh,
Fire team
shoot.
members down! Stick to the mission!
Have to keep moving. Over here.
Come on, man! I'm fucking dying out here!
I'm here.
God damn it.
Fire team, I've lost your signals!
That death sound sounded nothing like Arnold. Really? Did Arnold already record his death sound? Or really? I couldn't bother asking him to record his own death sound. That was pretty disappointing. That was pretty disappointing.
Normally, narcotics wouldn't be on our radar, but we've been receiving troubling intel on a number of unidentified substances being trafficked in the area. The samples we've recovered have dangerous chemical compositions with unknown effects for purposes we don't yet understand. Your orders are to gather any and all intel on their formulas, then destroy them and their latest shipment of narcotics. Good hunting.
So you're playing as Arnold, eh? Stick around.
Voodoo 1, this is Zeus. Double time it to the drug camp at these coordinates.
Stay together, fire team. Contact.
Too slow.
Spotted. There. An old enemy just arrived.
Trust me when I tell you to keep moving and stick together. We have a mission to complete.
Butting up. Kill it! This way! Now is not the time. It's camouflaged. Over here! We need to get out of here. Get patched. Stay together, fire team. Jamming infrared. Ow. Deploying audio decoy. This should hold me together. Titan formation. Titan formation.
Oh!
I'm reading the flatline.
Get this
Keep
off
it
me.
together, Voodoo.
Run again.
No.
Help me up. Get me up. I'm not dying today. There's always going to be the jungle.
5 team members down. Stick to the mission. I'm reading the flatline. Keep it together, Voodoo. Got some help for you, Voodoo. Just make it to this location on your map. Turn that place inside out. I want every formula they have. We can't leave anything behind.
Fire team in need of assistance. Do you copy? Get over here. First aid. Use it. Thanks, soldier. I've got you. Patching up. Spotted.
Did you patch yourself up?
Still works. Butting up. Form up.
This jungle.
Right over here.
Watch my six.
Got an L96 right here.
Cover me.
Making sure nobody touches the alarm.
There's a terminal nearby. Give me remote access so I can wipe it and the rest of their network. Fire team, this is going to trip intrusion alarms. Expect heavy incoming.
I don't like the sound of that. Hold your position.
Come on, come on, come on.
Reinforcements are on the way.
Hostile spotted. Get patched up.
There's a medic bag right here, in case you need to heal.
Just ghosted us. Must be getting rusty.
Oh,
Muddying up. We've got a med.
Well, now the area knows we're here. Let's hope they don't find you.
Stay together, fire team.
Shipping records indicate a recently purchased shipment is waiting for its buyer. Let's make sure they never get it.
This should hold me together. Mudding up. Yeah, look for the shimmer. Still works.
just a nog right here.
Check the area. It should be here.
Enemy down.
This place sucks.
Get down. Sniper spotted. All of them.
Technical came back with the disposal analysis. We're green to burn this shit. Just try not to breathe it in. Sending it back up!
Roger that, good buddy.
Hostile spotted. Contact. Hostile spotted. Enemy spotted. Contact. Budding up. PMC hostile spotted.
Now that is a war on drugs. Fire team, you go for extraction.
Exfil location marked. Let's get the fuck out of here. Look, we need to get out of here. Get to the chopper. Still works.
Get to the chopper!
Just trip the motion. Ammo here. Get to the chopper. Mudding up. Secure the area and prepare for evac.
Hang tight, fire team. Heading to you now. Flare spotted. Move in on the intruders.
Get in line, soldier.
Reinforcements are on the way.
We need to get out of here. Hostile spotted. We need to get out of here. Get to the chopper. Just a few more seconds. Hold on. Get to the chopper.
You've got 30 seconds.
Reloading. Cover me. Watch my six.
Woo! I got a silver trophy. Nice.
Almost like you all knew what you were doing. Excellent work, fire team.
GG. What's in my next field locker? Let me guess, duplicates. Oh, no duplicates. That's nice. Huh. Would have been nice if you would have given me a scope. I thought I equipped a medic bag. Not enough? Come on. Efficient? Double time? Huh. Double time. Movement speed while downed. Increased hip fire accuracy. Skin. Let's take a look at the rifle itself. Kinda does resemble the M16 from the first film, except the barrel's shorter and the design of the stock is different. But overall, looks really neat. It's nobody in the chat.
Normally, narcotics wouldn't be on our radar, but we've been receiving troubling intel on a number of unidentified substances being trafficked in the area. The samples we've recovered have dangerous chemical compositions with unknown effects. Fire team, drop! Go, go, go!
They'll never see me coming.
Voodoo 1, this is Zeus. Double time it to the drug camp at these coordinates.
Titan formation.
Enemy down!
Turn that place inside out. I want every formula they have. We can't leave anything behind.
Target eliminated.
Check these coordinates. Ammo.
Load up!
Whoa.
I'm down! I'm bleeding out!
Just down yourself, you fucking idiot. What the fuck?
Next time, don't do that again.
So, if he does it again, I'm gonna just let you
Thanks. We don't leave people behind.
You do when they're fucking retarded, Dutch.
A good soldier never leaves a man behind.
I've got this. Cover me.
I'll take it.
Great. Oh wait, Predator's gone. Fuck.
Let's get moving, Voodoo. We're counting on you.
Come on. It's gotta be around here someplace.
There's a terminal nearby. Give Get me remote access so I can wipe it and the rest of their network.
I've got this. Cover me.
Fire team, this is going to trip intrusion alarms. Expect heavy incoming.
Enemy spotted.
Contact bar.
Another one down. Down for the count.
Send it in back up.
¿Cómo estás? It's showtime.
Contact.
Gorilla in the AO.
Shipping records indicate a recently purchased
One of
shipment
us is
waiting
in
for its buyer.
deep trouble.
Make sure they never get it.
Why is that?
It's better work.
Nothing. There's no reason. I'm just referencing every Arnold line.
Check the area. It should be here.
Target eliminated.
Hostile spotted.
These guys are there.
This looks interesting.
Technical came back with the disposal analysis. We're green to burn this shit. Just try not to breathe it in.
Copy that, Ghost Rider.
Reinforcements are on the way. All camps in the area are on high alert. Intruders have been spotted.
PMC. Enemy spotted.
I've got radios lighting up. They're gonna be looking for you, fire team.
Yeah.
Contact.
Not on the way.
Why is he still glowing red? Never mind.
First aid.
What's this? MG.
I'm seeing the team split up. I would advise against this fire team. Oh, fuck. This mission just got a lot more complicated. Stay frosty, fire team.
This is the OWLF. You have encountered a classified anomaly that must be taken into our custody. Hold your position and protect the body at all costs. We will see that you are amply rewarded for your services to mankind.
We need to keep that specimen out of their hands. Send everything we got. Send it in backup.
I'm coming.
Be careful, fire team. You are drifting apart. Tighten up.
TMC hostile spot.
Coming in now, Voodoo. Hold your position for pickup.
You want some of
Armored unit.
Good job, soldier. This specimen is in excellent condition. A substantial bonus is being wired to your account.
Yes, bitch.
Yeah. GG.
Too easy.
I know. Okay. Let's see what I got here. L96 skin. If only I have an L96. Why in the world do I need iron sights when I have a scope? Ooh, extended magazine. Goody. Gimme. What the? Oh, yes. I almost forgot about that. What accessories? I'll be back. I'll be back. Really have to work on them. Destroy predator biomask.
A large Stargazer installation's been discovered. We're not sure why they picked this location, but with tensions high in the area, the government's asked us to weaken their position so conventional forces can knock them out. Orders are simple.
Fire team, just go. Good luck out there.
Voodoo 1, this is Zeus. Rendezvous at the Stargazer camp, and prepare to engage.
Stay together, fire team.
I can see why they'd want this site taken out. Fire team, focus on the technicians. We need to cripple their engineering efforts. Grab as many hard drives as you can. No reason not to grab a little intel while we're here.
Get stitched up! Feeling better already.
Now that the IT department's gone, let's blast the computers. Out their long-range communications. Destroy the transmitters.
My leg.
Trust me when I tell you to keep moving and stick together. We have a mission to complete.
Reinforcements are on the way.
Enemy spotted.
Find the keys to the server room.
Cover me.
Get inside the server room. I'm sure it needs some attention.
Over here!
Blow the server to hell.
It'll be my pleasure.
One last thing. Clear out the command bunker. This one's gonna have biometrics, so blow the door instead.
This is the OWLF. We have authority over this incident and are assuming command. Your orders are to secure the body until our agents can retrieve it. Cooperation will be rewarded.
They've captured a specimen and are preparing it for extraction. Destroy the evidence! Send it in back up!
Still works.
There they are.
Coming in now, Voodoo. Hold your position for pickup.
I'm out. Shit. Reloading. Quit your bitching and get cleaned up.
Given its condition, this body will be invaluable to our research department. Your bonus will reflect the work you've done today.
Alright. Gotta play one more match and that's it.
A valuable Stargazer operative's gone dark. Intel has his last known whereabouts somewhere in this valley. With such low profile, hunting him down would be impractical. Instead, we're gonna make him come. Fire team, drop! Go, go, go! coordinates and stand by for further orders.
Form up. Get down. What the fuck?
Found a grenade.
I've seen members down. Stick to the mission.
Eyes open.
The operative's brother's been training guerrillas in this camp. Find him and eliminate him.
I seriously didn't see that coming.
I got you. I wanna.
Blowing smoke. Keep me covered.
Locked? There have to be keys somewhere. He can't have locked himself in there with the only set.
Getting mudded up. Huh.
Get a picture of the body. Marking a reinforcement location on your map. Find a terminal and send that photo to the entire domain.
Huh.
They'll never see me coming.
Once they ID that terminal, they're gonna be coming in hot. Find some cover and get ready.
Behind you. I owe you one.
Need help up.
Oh, fuck. This mission, I'm ready to flatline. Keep it together, Voodoo.
Here we go again.
Stick to the mission.
Cover me. Gorilla in the AO. Hostile spotted. I hope this is mud. Ah! Get over here and ah!
I'm reading the flatline. Keep it together, Voodoo. That's him. Eliminate the target.
Oh! Ah! Fuck it up! Ah! I need... Ah!
What's in my last field locker? I knew there was going to be a duplicate. That doesn't surprise me. Snipers. Come on. Sometimes it assumes I have something new, which I don't. I thought I... Jeez Louise, for the love of Pete. So there's nothing new, eh? Oh well. That's fine. So, I'm gonna have to cut this stream short. I know some of you came in or didn't came in, but probably came in and never responded. If I missed your messages, I'm sorry, but thanks for stopping by, watching me chill and play some Predator Hunting Grounds. And about my first impressions with Dutch here. Honestly, I thought Arnold's line delivery is pretty underwhelming. He offered only little delivery with the emotion, and sometimes he sounds like he's playing as the Terminator, let alone Dutch. But still, it's good to see Arnold act in some other stuff that isn't actually a movie. This wasn't the first time he ever acted in a video game. For sure, he only acted in Terminator 3: Rise of the Machines, the game adaptation, which back in the day, around the time the third movie came out, it was a first-person shooter but mixed with fighting game elements and boss fights. Honestly, that didn't work out as far as I'm concerned from what I saw on YouTube. In fact I own the game on PS2. I'm not sure how would I compare the two. But again, it's great to see Arnold act in the video game. I wish he can do act in more video games, and hopefully he might do better next time if he were to act in one. I do like I said in the beginning of my stream, I do love his tape recordings. I think they're really interesting and are a good listen. So, yeah, those are my first impressions on the Dutch DLC. Though when you're playing as him, his emotional line delivery is poor, but at the same time, his tape recordings are very interesting to listen. So again, thanks for stopping by, checking me out, and watching me chill and play some Predator Hunting Grounds. I know I was supposed to stream in the morning, at 10, but I have a really messy schedule, and I really don't know what to do about it. But this stream is going to be uploaded on YouTube, so to those that missed out on it and want to see what my impressions are, you'll see them once it's uploaded. So to those watching this, I hope you're having yourself a good day. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Catch you later.